Good morning students, welcome back again in grade 10 mathematics chapter number 3 pair of linear equations in two variables. I hope you all are fit and fine and doing well at your home. In our previous videos we already done exercise 3.5 question number 1. Okay, today in this video I covered question number 2 and question number 3 for exercise 3.5. Okay, without our wasting time, let's start. What is the question number 2? First one, for which values a and b does the following pair of linear equations have an infinitely number of solutions? Here, infinitely number of solutions. That means these two equations have infinitely many solutions. This condition already given us. Okay. Again I repeat, these two equations have infinitely many equations is given data. Okay. Then what is our aim? We want to find the value of a and value of b. We want to find value a and value of b. Okay, therefore I start here. Given condition is, look here, what is the solution? Solution number first. Here given equations have infinitely many solutions. Therefore I write condition for infinite many solutions, condition for becoming. What is the condition? Condition, as you all know, that a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. This is a condition for infinitely many solutions. Okay. Now I write what is a a1, b1, c1, a2, b2 and c2. Okay. Also here a1 is equal to what? 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to 7. Similar way a2 is equal to a2, that means coefficient of x. Here a minus b. Okay. A minus b. b2 is equal to coefficient of y. What is the coefficient of y? A plus b. A plus b. And c2 is equal to constant term. That means whole this term. 3a plus b minus 2. 3a plus b minus 2. Now we apply this condition. Therefore I write a1 upon a2, that means 2 upon a minus b, is equal to b1 upon b2, that means 3 upon a plus b, 3 upon a plus b, is equal to c1 upon c2, that means 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. Okay, what is our main aim? We want to find the value of a and b. Okay, now we compare these two ratios, and after compare these two ratios. Okay, what happened? If I compare these two one, therefore 2 upon a minus b is equal to 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. Now do cross multiplication. Okay, what happened? 2 3s are 6a, 2b minus 4 is equal to 7a minus 7b. 7a minus 7b. Okay. Now transfer 6a on opposite side, 2b on opposite side, and 4 also on opposite side. Or you can write minus 4 is equal to 7a minus 6a, that means a, minus 7b minus 2b, that means minus 9b. Okay. This is our equation number first. Say this is our equation number 1. Okay. Now compare these two ratio. We get equation number 2. Okay. So look here. Now this time I compare these two ratio. Therefore 3 upon a plus b is equal to 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. Now do cross multiplication. 9a plus 3b minus 6 is equal to 7a plus 7b. Okay. Now this time I transfer 9a on opposite side. That means here minus 6 minus 2a and minus 3b. That means plus 4b. This is our equation number 2. Okay. Now we solve this equation by any method, elimination method, substitution method or cross multiplication method. Choice is yours. Okay. I apply elimination method. First of all I write this equation as it is, minus 2a plus 4b, and I multiply this equation by 2 because we want to here 2a. Okay. Therefore 4 2s are 8, minus 8, 2a minus 9 2s are 18b. Now what happened? Here minus plus cancel. Okay. That means minus 14 is equal to minus 14b. Okay. Minus minus cancel both the side. That means 14 is equal to 14b. That means 14 upon 14 is equal to b. That means 1 is equal to b. This is the value of b. Okay. Now put this value in any equation. Equation number 1 or equation number 2. I put here b is equal to 1. What happened? Look here. We calculate in mind. B is equal to minus 1. That means here 9 1 9 minus 9. If I transfer minus 9 on left side, it becomes plus 9. 9 minus 4, that means 5. That means a is equal to 5. Finally, you have a is equal to 5. Okay. This is our final task. The value of a and value of b. A is equal to 5 and b is equal to 1. Okay. Got it everyone? Look. Now look example number 2. In example number 1, we have already given condition infinitely many solution. Now in example number 2, there is a different condition. What is that condition? Has no solution. Okay. Look, for which value of k will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? This time we have to take condition to become a no solution. Here in example number 1, what is the condition? Infinitely many solution. Here no solution. And what is our aim? We want to find the value of k. Here we want to find the value of k. First of all I write what is the condition to become a no solution. Therefore look here, solution number 2. Here we given that these equations have no solution. Okay. Therefore, what is the condition? A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. Okay. That means we take only this part because this is not equal to this ratio. Therefore, I write here A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2. Okay. Now I write A1, A2, B1, B2. What is the A1, B1, C1, A2, B2 and C2? Okay, so I write also A1 is equal to 3, B1 is equal to 1 and C1 is equal to 1. Okay, A2 is equal to 2k minus 1, A2 is equal to 2k minus 1, B2 is equal to coefficient of y k minus 1, and C2 is equal to 2k plus 1. Now I apply this condition A1 upon A2, that means 3 upon this A1 upon A2, 2k minus 1 is equal to B1 upon B2, that means 1 upon k minus 1. Okay, now I do cross multiplication and find the value of k simply. Therefore cross multiplication 3k minus 3 is equal to 2k minus 1, that means 3k minus 2k, that means k is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that means 2. Here this is our final answer. We want to find the value of k, and hence this is the value of k is equal to 2. Okay, keep in your mind, in this type of example, what is the given condition, that portion is very important. Okay, now look example number 3. What is the example number 3? We have already done the type of example number 3. Okay, look, solve the following pair of linear equations by the substitution method and cross multiplication method. Here we want to find the solution of this pair by substitution method and cross multiplication, both, and that means both. First of all, I solve by substitution method. Look here, solution number 3, solution of 3. Here 8x plus 5y is equal to 9. Therefore I transfer 5y on opposite side, it becomes negative, and x is equal to 9 minus 5y upon 8. Okay, now put this value. Suppose this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. Okay, we rearrange equation number 1 as a form of the value of x. Now put this value in equation number 2, or you can write this is equation number 3. Now from equation 2 and 3 we get, I put this value on that equation 2, 3 into x, that means 3 into 9 minus 5y upon 8. Okay, plus 2y is equal to 4, plus 2y is equal to 4. Now I multiply every term by 8. What happened here? If I multiply this term with 8 cancel, that means 3 into 9 minus 5y plus 8 into 2, that means 16y, and 8 into 4, that means 32. Now open this bracket. How we open? Multiply 3 on both the term, 9 into 3 minus 5 into 3 plus 16y is equal to 32. Okay, here 16y minus 15y, that means y. 32 minus 27, 5, that means y is equal to 5. Now put this value here in equation number 3. What happened? Look, calculate in your mind. If y is equal to 5, 5 is 25, 9 minus 25, that means minus 16, minus 16 upon 8, that means 8 2 is 16, minus 2, that means x is equal to minus 2. This is the solution of this pair. X is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5. Okay, now we want to find by cross multiplication method. Okay, that is up to you. It's a easy one and we have already discussed in our previous videos. I hope you all have understood. Even though if you have any problem, then ask me in our doubt session. Till then, have a good day and thank you very much.